We have a pound of ground beef. What sounds good? At first I was going to go for Dwight's homemade sloppy joes. But then I thought about something I haven't had in a long, long time, and that was tater-tot casserole. Come on now. You've had it, right? We're just going to brown this ground beef over a medium heat. And then we're going to add our onions, bell peppers, and I use fresh green beans instead of canned green beans. And so I'm going to add those in with this just to give them a little head start in the cooking process. So now that we've got this started, we're going to add our onion. Bell pepper. And our green beans. There are so many different ways that you can make this, so make it your own, right? That's what I do. Once we get this browned off a little bit more and everything getting soft, we're going to add some garlic. But for now, we'll give this time to cook. We'll be back in about 4 to 5 minutes. So while we were waiting for this ground beef to get started, I also opened up 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. I've got it going over here on the burner, about a medium heat. I had chopped up 4 cloves of garlic. Boom. Let's get that going. We don't want to burn it. That's why I didn't put it in there earlier. Oh, yeah, that smells excellent. Got a bubbling fiasco over here. Let's add a little bit of salt, pepper, and for another layer of flavor, I like to add a little bit of garlic powder, maybe some Italian seasonings. Make it your way. I really want this to be flavored. We don't need that to be hot. It's boiling away over there. I'm going to take it off the oven. I've created a little mess over there to clean up. That's okay. And we're going to add a little bit of Worcestershire. Dwight just pushed this to me. I completely forgot. Maybe about half a teaspoon. Of course, it's good stuff. You can add a lot more if you want. But it has a great flavor to it. Really is going to flavor that meat. We're going to drain the grease off of that. So over here we have a 9x13 baking dish. I added just a touch of milk to the cream of mushroom soup. I'm going to spray this. Dwight just told me something, and I had no idea. What'd you say?
I said earlier you wanted to know who never had tater-tot casserole. Well, that would be me. Can y'all believe almost 14 years of marriage and I've never had a tater-tot casserole? And I heard that stories that this was her main expert dish.
So Dwight has never had tater-tot casserole. Mind blown. I didn't know that. 14 years of marriage. I've never made this for him, but I didn't know he never had it. So when I was a kid, I was never interested in cooking. Had no interest to learn what I was doing. And before I left home when I was 18, I made my first dish that I ever made for my entire family was a tater-tot casserole. I didn't know what I was doing. I threw raw ground beef into a casserole dish, put a can of cream of mushroom soup on it, and some tater tots frozen, put it in the oven. Thought it was done, took it out. The hamburger meat was still kind of raw. When I was putting it back in the oven, I accidentally dropped it on the floor, and nobody was looking. I picked it up, put it back in the casserole dish, threw cheese on top of it, finished cooking it, and I served it. I promise I'm not going to drop this on the floor. I didn't tell anybody I dropped it until many, many, many years later. Okay. They didn't like it, needless to say, but I'm sure everybody's going to love this because guess what? I've learned how to cook a little bit better. So I've got my hamburger meat with all my vegetables. And since I'm using real green beans, not canned, I did cook them in with the meat. I'm going to just top it real easily with a little bit of cream of mushroom soup. You can add as much or as little as you like. I love cream of mushroom soup. So let's just get that spread out. We just had a little bit of a camera mishap, so hopefully we didn't miss any video. Here's my secret. You can fry some bacon, but I just take the easy way out, 100% bacon bites. This is 100% bacon. You guys, come on, let's add a layer of flavor. I like to add a little bit of crushed bacon without all the trouble of having to fry it and then chop it up. Oh, this is going to add such a flavor. Look at it this way. Look at it this way. If you were having a baked potato, you're going to put sour cream, chives, bacon bits, and cheese, right? Tater tots are a potato, right? So I've got bacon bits. When this is finished, I'm going to top it with some green onions and some sour cream. Let's get the cheese on. And as always, the description will be in the description box. The recipe will be in the description box. This is just how I do it. Again, you don't have to do it this way. I hope that you would like to try it this way because it really is good. Dwight always has a saying about cheese. What is it?
More cheese is better.
More cheese is better. And then we're just going to put the frozen, uncooked tater tots on top. I just bought a small bag, so I think there should be enough. Just a single layer, because you do want to make sure these cook. We're going to put it in a 375 degree oven for 40 minutes. Dwight's pointing his fingers at it.
The bare spot.
You missed a spot. You missed a spot. I mean, who doesn't love tater tots? Come on, guys. Come on.
Oh.
You know, there's only a few left. Let's cram them in there. I'm sure we can make it.
That's right.
We can make it happen.
If you see cheese, there's room for a tater tot.
I see cheese there, there, there. Oh, come on. There's only a few more. We can do it. This corner. That. I'll squeeze one in. Right there. And, oh. Just to show you that I did use an entire bag. We're using the Ore-Ida Extra Crispy Tater Tots, guys. Push it down in there. 375 degrees for 40 minutes. So we're going to be back, and you're going to just be amazed at how amazing this is going to look and taste. And is it at 375? It sure is. All right, we'll be back in 40 minutes. The moment of truth. The tater tot casserole is done. Are those tater tots cooked all the way through? I sure hope so. If not, I'll let you know on camera if I messed up. But I want to let you know one thing. Many people have eaten in this kitchen and have gone on to live normal lives. My neighbor gave me that. All right, fingers crossed, we're going to pull it out of the oven. It's been 40 minutes. Ooh, it's hot. Will she drop it? No, she won't. Oh, that smells good. Dwight, do those tater tots look done?
They look golden brown to me.
Here's what I like to do, folks. We're going to let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes to let everything come together. But I chopped up a few spring onions, green onions. I just like to top it with those, kind of like you would a baked potato. You don't have to do this. You can do anything you want. That's how we roll. Right? Rolling with the Parkers. That's how we roll. And do a dollop of daisy. Trust me, on your serving, do a dollop of daisy. It's fantastic. Gotta let it sit for 5 minutes. Back. All right, here comes the moment of truth. I haven't made this. Dwight said I've never made it for him, right?
Right.
So that's 14 years. I think I was probably in my 20s when I last made this. You want a corner piece?
Sure. You know, no need to dig in the middle. All right.
Okay, I like to put on mine a little bit of sour cream, just like a baked potato. I mean, if you think about it, this is like a loaded baked potato, right? You're going to make me taste test it because it's really hot. Tater-tot, ground beef, vegetables of your choice, cream of mushroom soup. I mean, how simple could it be? This is great. It literally tastes like a loaded baked potato with a little bit of a crunch from those tater tots. So when this cools off, I'm going to come back and Dwight's going to do a taste test and let you know if he likes it. Double thumbs up. Good. Good stuff. Dun, dun, dun.
All right.
And if you don't like it, let me know. I mean, I'll eat it. It tastes really good.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
Good enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would say, does it throw you back to your childhood, but you said you've never had it, so.
My mom didn't make it.
Tater-tot casserole,
Matter
you
of
guys.
fact, I'm not sure they had tater tots when I was a child.
Come on. It reminds me of when your granddaughter asked you, "Hey, Grandpa, were you alive when the Beatles wrote songs?" Good enough for supper tonight on this cold evening?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Tater-tot casserole.